Yo, what's up?
Chris, where you at, man?
Yo, I'm on the way, right?
Look,
Yo,
we gotta shoot the show, man. Do not be late.
Yo, I'm literally in the Uber right now.
You're not in the Uber. You're gonna be late.
I am in the Uber. Why would
You're
I lie about
always
that?
late, brother.
Let's go. Feast your eyes, them boys is here. King and Christian, you know we making noise this year. Relatively speaking, we a couple of greats. You know I'm down to rap, but it ain't up for debate. We had enough of the hate from you internet trolls. You see the names, man, just give us the throne, cause it's on. And we got something to say, it's gonna be something to see. Now it's a family gathering, you should RSVP. Now let's One go. Young fly, flashy, living his life. The other tucking in the kids, staying in with the wife. Whether it's 9 to 5 or knee deep in the game, how could they be so different but one and the same? This Pacino, De Niro, Stockton Malone. Ideas, jokes, and wisdom off the top of the dome. And come on. We got something to say, it's gonna be something to see. Now it's a family gathering, you should RSVP. Now let's go. MJ or LeBron, is it Nas or Sean? Everybody looking for the greatest of all time. Entertainment, sports, faith, political views. Curators of the culture that's bigger than views. Let's have a real discussion. We ain't concealing nothing. Who'd have thought the nephew and uncle now is really brothers? We got something to say, it's gonna be something to see. Now it's a family gathering, you should RSVP. Now let's go. Yeah, relatively speaking. Woo.
It just got real, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. It is RSVP, Relatively Speaking, video podcast. I'm one of your hosts, King.
It's your boy Christian.
And we are doing another one, episode 7. 7's a big number.
Already?
This is 7, bro. This is
Dang.
the number of completion, but we ain't done.
I like that.
Yeah, so this week, ladies and gentlemen, the playoffs start. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Who you got? Who you got going all the way?
Golden State.
Golden State?
I mean, I hate to say it.
Is it a lock?
I hate to say it, but it's a lock.
You don't think Houston or maybe Toronto can do anything?
I tried not to laugh as you said that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Golden State's gonna win. Boogie Cousins looks great.
He looks amazing. Listen, normally we talking about some, really in-depth serious things, and this is kind of serious. It might get a little intense in here.
It's been a little heavy these last couple.
It's been a little heavy these last couple of episodes. And so what we wanted to do is we wanted to kind of lighten it up a little bit, hopefully. But obviously,
this is serious to some
when you
people,
start
though.
talking about sports, it does get a little serious.
I've seen more fights over sports
It gets
than any church-related.
Yeah, this might go wild. So I was thinking about the playoffs, and you said Golden State. Is there any particular reason why you think Golden State is just unstoppable?
They just got too many all-stars.
Too many weapons.
Too many weapons. Too many Hall of Famers on their team.
Have we ever seen a starting five with this many all-stars?
I think Golden State is the best team ever. I know you don't agree with that.
No, I don't.
I think they get anybody out the way, honestly.
I think on paper they look really good.
On paper,
I think
they're
on
doing
the
it on the
court.
floor. They're doing it on the floor.
I think they're doing it on the court, but it's a different league, so you got to kind of keep that in perspective because obviously you got a lot of finesse players.
They got a lot of finesse players.
They got a lot of finesse players.
Yeah.
They don't really have no dogs.
Draymond, Boogie.
And Boogie, they dogs.
I like Iggy too. Iggy, he ain't soft.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, when you start talking about back in the day with the Davis boys and Oakley,
them old Knicks
yeah,
teams.
I don't know if they really can bump or take that type of physicality
I agree. I mean, it would be fun to see.
that used to happen.
It would be fun to see.
So what we decided to do, ladies and gentlemen, is we have decided to stick with the theme of the playoffs and with the concept of Golden State having this all-star starting five, we decided that we are going to pick our all-time greatest starting five. It's not going to be all from the same team.
No.
So we're just picking any players.
The best 5 players.
The best 5 players from any generation that we can put on the court that we believe will be an unstoppable, unbeatable team.
I'm going to tell y'all right now, I got the squad.
He thinks he has the squad.
I have the squad.
But
I have the...
Unfortunately, the nephew made a crucial mistake.
I have the Thanos 5-finger squad.
He sent me his 5 before the show.
I was that confident in my squad.
And that gave me the opportunity
I was that confident.
to counter his squad. So I went in the deep depths of my mind. I've been sitting in the room for the last 3 days like, how can I beat this squad? Because
I feel like I know what you did.
I will say
I
that
know
it's
what you did.
a pretty good. You got a solid squad.
I have no weaknesses.
You have a solid squad.
I have
dude.
no weaknesses.
You have a few. You have a few weaknesses in there, I believe, and we'll see if we can expose those here today. So starting off, we are going with the point guard position.
Yes, we are.
This is the person that runs the floor. This is the floor general. This is the person that is supposed to get everybody involved, supposed to run the plays, supposed to have a high basketball IQ, need to know where to go, what to do with the ball. And so at the point guard position, let's get it on, ladies and gentlemen.
You want me to go first?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, this is what I'll say first.
Okay, we listening.
When we started to do the team, you know, I started to just go by position. It's point guard, so I was going to take a point guard, but then I said, you know what? Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. This is the all-time.
Let me go nuclear on this.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Let's really go nuclear.
Are we ready for this?
Let's really just make the best 5 ever, okay?
Let's make the best
Forget
5
positions.
ever. Forget positions.
My point guard for the Orlando Monstars is none other than LeBron James.
LeBron James?
Are you saying that? Are you saying that with any
I am
type of? Are you saying that with any type of hypocrisy
Yes,
in your
I
voice
am.
at all?
I just okay.
LeBron
That's his pick.
Theophilus James,
Why?
the self-proclaimed king.
And why LeBron James? Let's talk about this
He's
guy.
arguably the best passer of all time, one of the best passers of all time, no question.
Okay.
He's a pass-first player.
You believe that?
You don't think he's a pass-first player?
I'm not sure if I buy into
You
pass.
remember Donyell Marshall? Do you remember he kicked that thing out?
He was ghosted.
He was kicking out his juice.
But I don't know if he's a pass.
Are you really going to do this on camera?
No. I don't know if he's a pass.
Are you really going to
first.
start this on camera, bro?
I mean, I'm just saying.
you
I don't
have
know
a
if he's
problem
pass
with
first.
LeBron James as a passer?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm
He's
not
going
saying
to dish that thing.
I'm not saying that he's a pass first though.
LeBron likes having other good players that he don't have to be the man.
I believe that he is a great passer, but I'm not going with the pass first. I'm not going with the pass first.
Well, he's going to be pass first on my team.
all right.
I got LeBron at the 1. He pushing the rock. He taking it off the glass. We out. We fast breaking like crazy. If you try to put something in front of him, he gonna dish him. If you don't stop him at half court, he going all the way to the rack. I love LeBron at the point. It gives us flexibility. It gives us versatility, and it gives us a monster at the top of our game.
So I'm gonna go ahead and bring up something that you mentioned because this is why he would never be my point guard.
I have no issues defending anybody on my team.
All right, because of the kick out to Ilgauskas and Donyell Marshall.
I don't have a Donyell Marshall or Ilgauskas on my team.
I'm just saying that because those moments in history kind of stand out, I'm a little hesitant to go with him at the point guard position.
What do you mean? What if it's not Donyell Marshall? What if it's my shooting guard or my small forward?
I mean, then you have a
all right then.
You have a good point.
You're talking a lot. Who's your point guard?
So I'm gonna go with the original.
Please don't say what I think you're gonna say.
I'm gonna go with the man himself. 6'9".
Oh my God.
220 pounds. Average 19 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 11 assists. The facilitator. All right? You think he going this way? Bow, he come back that way? The Magic Man, Magic Johnson.
I'm not gonna say anything bad about him.
NBA Player of the Month, 18-time NBA Player of the Week, 10-time All-NBA. My man got 2 All-Star Most Valuable Players, which I kind of put the All-Star Most Valuable Players things up on a high list because that's when all the stars did.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? He was also 3 times Finals Most Valuable Player. 3 times in the final. He was the 3-time one-time All-Rookie Team. Also got that gold medal in there.
Okay.
Does LeBron have a gold medal yet?
He has 2 of those.
Okay, he got 2 of those. Okay, I just want to make sure.
He's got 2 of those.
And
He
one
also,
NBA
those All-Star Game MVPs that you like so much, he's got 3 of those.
Oh, he got 3 of those?
Go ahead, finish. Finish.
And he's also in the Hall of Fame. Magic Johnson. The reason that I have Magic Johnson at this position is because a lot of people lose sight of what Magic used to do and how athletic he was, because people tend
Athletic?
Yes, Magic Johnson was actually athletic. You got to go back and look at the
Magic
videos
might have like
when he
six
was
dunks.
No, I'm trying to tell you, you got to go back and look.
He was fast.
Wasn't dunking like LeBron, but that's not what I have him for.
I understand that. No,
he
I'm
is
not
on the court to dunk.
I'm not saying anything bad about Magic. I'm just saying I won that position.
I'm just saying.
Is there any question that I won that position?
How many assists is your man averaging?
8.3.
11. Is 11 higher than 8?
My dude's giving you 27 points. How many points is your guy
I
giving
thought
me?
you said pass first. He's giving me a nice solid
8
19.
assists is a lot of assists, bro.
I'm just saying.
You got 3 more
11
assists
is more
than
than
me.
8.
It is.
All right.
How many points your guy averaging?
19.
27.
19.
27.
Your man's not pass first.
My man gonna take.
I need
my man will take 3 less shots and give me 3 more
I
dimes.
need my point guard to be facilitating the game. I do not need you out there giving me 27, especially with the other people that I have on my lineup.
I like us so far. And I like LeBron guard Magic. Magic don't want no parts of LeBron James.
That is ridiculous.
I can't.
I don't understand why y'all are giving LeBron this superhuman power like a 6'9", 220 dude cannot check him.
He's superhuman, bro.
No, he's
That's
not.
why we're giving it to him because it's true.
Superhuman.
Right.
He's a very great basketball player.
We'll see what the people say.
We're going to see what the people say. So Christian is going with LeBron James.
Oh, wow.
And I am going with the
You're
Magic.
going Tragic Johnson.
I'm going with the Magic man, Magic Johnson.
Hey,
he used to get it
no
done,
disrespect.
ladies and gentlemen.
No
Used to get it done. Now we go to the shooting guard.
I don't think that.
If there is any argument,
I don't think there's a lot of discrepancy here. We're going to make this a quick segment.
If there is any argument on this, we are going to have a serious problem right now. But just for the sake of conversation, let's talk about it. Who do you have at the shooting guard?
Well, I'm looking at my guy's stats, and he averages 30 for his career.
Oh, my God.
He's an 11-time All-NBA, 9-time All-Defensive. How do you even do that? 6-time MVP. He's got 6 championships, 3 All-Star Game MVPs, 2 gold medals. He won MVP and Defensive Player of the Year in the same season.
Oh, my God.
I don't even know how you do that.
This is just getting ridiculous.
He's from North Carolina, none other than Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
6'6", 216 pounds.
Number 23.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
He's just simply the greatest to ever do it.
He's just the best to ever do it. It's just no denying it. It's not.
I was tied between him and John Starks. I didn't know where to go between him and John Starks, but
That was some difficulties. I was looking at Mookie Blaylock like, do I really want to pull the trigger on?
He was tough, but man.
Michael Jordan, it's not just what he did, but I believe it's the way he did it. Obviously, when you look at somebody like LeBron James,
you don't have to do this.
No. I'm just saying when you look at his physical stature, he's
supposed to dominate.
Yeah, he's got a little edge on everybody.
Yes.
But when you look at Michael Jordan, there were just plenty of 6'6", 218-pound guys in the league that couldn't do
what he could do.
What he was doing. It was the level of excellence in which he played.
Yes.
It was the level of passion in which he went at the game.
Yes.
It was one of those things where he will not let you lose. And we've talked about certain people that deserve their own category in music, in rap, and in sports. I believe that these Michaels, you got to kind of put them over there somewhere.
You got to put
them over there somewhere.
That's a group of just like the GOATs of anything.
Yeah, it's
he's in there with like Tom Brady and he's over there.
Jay-Z, Michael Jackson,
Barack Obama,
Prince.
They all over there.
You got to put them over there.
That's a whole special class.
Yeah, you can't really put them in the same category.
The thing about Michael Jordan that always blows my mind is when you hear other players talk about how afraid.
Yeah.
Like when Jordan was on the schedule, like what they would do tonight, they're sleeping like 7 o'clock, they're eating carrots.
They're not inviting the family to the game. I don't want y'all to see this.
It's crazy how scared they was to play against this guy.
And what's even more amazing is I don't know what level of swag you got to be on to retire and say, y'all ain't really got nothing for me.
Yeah.
I'm going to go chill.
Well, it wasn't just that, though.
I mean, he did have a major... Yeah, it was a major. I don't think a lot of people even talk about that. The fact that his dad not just passed,
Was murdered.
He was murdered.
Yeah, it was wild.
Yeah, that was like not something that a lot of people really put focus on that first retirement. You know, but to be able to come back and say, all right, it's mine again.
55 in the
This is my league again. When he retired the first time, Reggie Miller and them said,
oh, we got a shot.
We got a shot.
Oh.
The league is open.
Yo, people actually said that out their mouth.
Who's talking like that?
It's crazy.
I don't know where they're from, but in Pleasant and Forestville and where we from, even if we thought that, we ain't about to say that.
We would never say that. I would never give anybody that type of leverage.
I'm not about to give them that.
And let's not even talk about the shoes.
It's just ridiculous.
I mean, his
you got other players on the court wearing your shoes. It was a great story where Jimmy Jackson from Dallas was giving him the blues one time. It was a game where Jimmy was just going off because, you know, obviously people in the league can play. And was going off on Mike. And, you know, midway through the game, Mike just looked at him and said, man, you talking a lot of trash to have my shoes on.
That's hurtful.
What type of
That's hurtful.
It's just ridiculous. We're going to be back with our small forward and our power forward.
Shooting guards is a wash.
Shooting guards is a wash. I love that.
I like us at the one, though. I like what we saying right now.
We're going to see
because
we got some old school people out there.
And Jordan. I like it.
Y'all stay tuned. We're going to be back. It's RSVP.
Hi, I'd like to invite you to the 7th Annual International Christian Film and Music Festival, presented by 24 Flicks. This year we have some of the biggest names in the industry, including Lou Gossett Jr., Kevin Sorbo, the Cristiano Brothers, Joey Lawrence, Keisha Knight-Pulliam, Jackie Velasquez, T.C. Stallings, and so many more.
To listen and view Relatively Speaking video podcasts, subscribe to the YouTube channel, RSV Podcasts, also available on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, Breaker, Pocket Cast, and Radio Public. Join the RSV Podcast Facebook group to join in on the conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back and we are talking basketball. It is playoff time and we are talking about this all-time starting five. Just to recap, for the point guards, Christian has chosen...
I have LeBron Theophilus James.
LeBron James, and I have the Magic Man. At the shooting guard position, we both agree that you can't go without Michael Jordan, although...
I was struggling with him and John Starks for a while. I was sweating.
I do understand the struggle, but you just got to give Michael that slight edge.
That slight edge.
Now we're talking about the small forward position, which has... I mean, in the later years, it's kind of like transition because, you know, that's kind of like a point guard swing type, guard forward type
Swiss
thing.
Army knife kind of
it's
thing.
the Swiss Army knife kind of thing. At that position, you got to be able to do both. Got to be able to play some defense. Got to be able to give me some buckets. Got to be able to bring it up the court. Got to rebound a little bit. Like you better be able to play some defense because, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to let you know right now that if you're talking about picking your all-time starting five, if they can't play both sides of the ball, don't even bring your team to this game because
we're looking for weaknesses.
Yeah, we're exposing weaknesses very quickly. So for that small forward position, who you got?
Once again, I decided not to go with a traditional small forward.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm going nuclear.
Oh my goodness.
I need the Thanos hand smack.
So
my small forward stands at 6'7", 215 pounds. Not only is he an animal on the offensive side, but he is tenacious on the defensive side of the ball as well.
Tenacious?
Tenacious.
Okay.
He's 10-time All-NBA.
Woo!
He is a 3-time NBA All-Star MVP.
3 times at the All-Star game?
3 times at the All-Star game.
Okay.
He is a 5-time world champion. None other than Kobe Bean Bryant.
Kobe at the small forward position.
Are you really gonna use that tone of voice when you describe the
Kobe? Kobe?
It's the Mamba. This man
Please
scored.
explain this.
Explain what?
Explain this.
Okay,
You don't have
all
enough basketballs at this point.
You don't have enough basketballs.
Listen, you got
Are you
Michael
crazy?
Jordan and Kobe. They
Michael.
both.
Yeah, I have Michael and Kobe.
I don't see how this is gonna work.
It's gonna work just
I
fine.
don't see how this is gonna work, ladies and gentlemen.
What do you mean? You said Kobe?
This is where
you
the
said
weakness
Kobe
comes in.
doesn't respect Michael Jordan?
This is where the weakness. No, he doesn't respect him. He wants to show him that he is him.
Literally copied him.
Right. So
If
he
there's
wants
anybody-
to be, so you think Kobe don't want to be better than Jordan? You don't think he got something to prove?
That's why I want him on my team. That's why I want him on my team.
I don't know
That's why I
about
want him
this
on my
one
team.
right here, ladies
the
and
man
gentlemen.
scored 60 points in his final NBA game.
He also shot 233 attempts
Okay,
that game.
but 17 of those shots went in, and he finished with 60 points. I got Kobe Bean Bryant at the 3.
Okay.
One, he can do it. He's super versatile.
Yes,
If
he
I
is.
need a bucket, he can go get it. If I need him to just spot up, he can hit the 3.
Okay.
If I need him to guard anybody, he's gonna guard anybody. He's athletic. He can get up and down the floor. He's already shown me
Okay.
that he can be not the main focus on the team.
Really?
And go crazy. Shaq was the main guy for the first 3 championships, and it ain't stopped Kobe from getting off. He know how to work with other good players on his team. The man got 5 rings. You can't tell me he don't know how to work.
I don't know about this.
I have not traditionally been a Kobe fan, but I do have to respect this man's greatness. He does have more points than the man that you talked about, Michael Jordan. He's outscored him.
More points, more games, more
It
seasons.
doesn't matter, bro. More
I mean,
games
you
is
have
not
to take that
more
into
games,
consideration.
More games is not a that's not a detriment.
No, it's not a detriment,
More
I'm
games
just saying.
mean, more games means you was hooping for a longer time.
I'm just saying that if you got more slices of pizza than I do, and you say I ate more than you, just because you have more slices.
Well, if I have more money, then I like my argument. I like Kobe Bean Bryant. I think the people are going to support me with Kobe Bean Bryant.
I don't think so.
And I think I know who you're going to say, and this is your weakness.
I don't think so, and I don't think that he's ready for this guy right here.
think I know
Because,
what you're gonna say.
ladies and gentlemen, Magic Johnson at the 1,
Yes.
Michael Jordan at the 2. Are you out of your mind if you don't go with the legendary, already one of the greatest players all around to ever play the game? And I'm talking about somebody that all y'all think I hate. I'm going LeBron James.
I didn't see that coming.
I know you didn't.
I didn't see that coming.
Magic, Jordan, and James? Are you serious? Your squad is in trouble.
No, we're good. I got LeBron.
No, I know you good, but
I got
I'm
LeBron
just I'm just saying, my man's at the 3 is definitely going to be able to facilitate. He's going to be able to play some defense.
True.
Oh yeah, and he's not ball hungry like Kobe Bryant. Magic is not ball hungry, but he can get you some points. Jordan need that ball. And then LeBron also a facilitator at the small forward position. I mean, I don't know how I can lose. The man is 6'8", 250 pounds.
Bro, I have him.
Posting Kobe Bryant up all day long.
Nah, we might have to do some. We might have to do some matches.
Boom, boom.
We might have to do
Get
some. We might have to do
get
some. We might have to
get
do
him
some
outta
cross
here.
matches. We might have to do some cross matches. We have to do some cross matches.
I am definitely going with LeBron James. You
I thought
can
you was going to say
attest
Scottie Pippen.
on this show. I need you to tell these people right now, because everybody thinks that I hate LeBron James. How when he went to Miami.
Oh, bro, me and you both was die hard. I'm talking about like.
Was I not one of the biggest defenders about the decision?
Like, yo, me and you were the biggest LeBron James.
Like
fans.
that man moved
in Miami,
to get his
like
ring.
when he lost, we was
Hurt.
We was
I was
hurt, bro.
hurt.
We was hurt.
And I can tell you guys right now.
You remember we were sitting at the bar when he dropped 45
Yeah.
in Boston?
Listen,
We was never
there.
more proud. We was never
Listen,
more proud.
I'm telling people right now there were certain things in the waning moments of games that deterred me from putting him at the greatest of all time.
I'm not mad at that.
But I simply was and still am a LeBron fan. Now I will put this little caveat in there. You LeBron fans get on my nerves, and that's what I really. That's where I draw the line. Y'all just take it too far.
Yeah, but Kobe fans get on people's nerves. Jordan fans get on people's nerves.
I mean, we all have it, but I am definitely going 100% with LeBron James, and I like my squad right now.
Bro, I honestly didn't think you was gonna pull LeBron over.
I like my squad right now.
I thought you went Scottie Pippen.
No, I couldn't go Scottie, not in this particular situation.
So you got Magic, Mike, and LeBron?
I got Magic, Michael, and LeBron. We calling them the 3 J's. Johnson, Jordan, and James is coming out. And we are crushing so far. Ladies and gentlemen,
that was a pretty good move.
We're going to the power forward position. The power forward position is definitely different now than it was back in the day, because the power forward back in the day was all about power. It was all about the girth. It was all about boxing out, throwing elbows, playing that hard defense. You really didn't expect too much scoring from a power forward. Matter of fact, back in the day, if you was a scoring power forward, you was kind of an anomaly out there, you know. So we're talking about power forwards. We talking about bringing that grittiness, that grind, that just griminess to the game. Ladies and gentlemen, who you got, Chris?
Well, once again, I decided not to go traditional with this pick either.
Wow, a lot of not traditional picks here.
Like I said, I'm going nuclear, and I just want the 5 best ballers on the floor.
I like where your head's at.
So I'm going to really throw a curveball on this one. People probably don't see this coming, but I'm going to slide this guy down a position and ask him to play the 4 for me.
Okay.
I don't care what this thing right here says. This man stands at 7 feet tall. I've seen it myself.
7 feet tall?
The man is a bona fide 7-footer.
Okay.
Literally might be the easiest bucket in the history of the NBA. This man scores like he breathes. The man is already a 2-time NBA champion.
I like it.
Will probably be a 3-time NBA champion this year.
Yeah, probably.
My man is a 2-time Finals MVP. My man has outplayed LeBron James on the biggest stage.
Yeah.
And not only is his Golden State career been incredible, but people forget, this man was a monster in OKC.
He was a monster.
He was a problem.
Yeah, he was already a problem.
I'm going with Kevin Seat Pleasant Durant.
You know, it hurts me
at the 4
that you had to take the Seat Pleasant guy.
Oh, he from around the way.
He's gonna get gritty.
Kevin, me and you went to Walker Mill together. People don't know, me and Kevin played basketball together at Walker Mill. That's my man.
Yeah, Kevin used to be the little guy at the when we were coming up. You were around his age.
Walker Mill.
So you got KD.
I got KD.
At the 4 position.
We playing 4 out. We playing 4 out.
I gotta ask you right now, man, do you think that there are enough shots for Jordan, Kobe, and KD? All of them need the ball.
I'm gonna tell you.
And LeBron needs the ball too, but not as much. But all of them need the ball.
LeBron is running the 1.
Okay.
LeBron is going to make sure who needs the ball gets it when he gets it. And if it comes down to a final shot, it's Michael Jordan. No question on my team.
It's Michael Jordan, of course.
We're good. Nobody's going to challenge LeBron.
But you may have, you know, some arguments there.
I'm cool with arguments.
You think Kobe is not going to be looking for that ball?
I'm cool with arguments.
You think Kevin Durant's not going to be looking for that ball?
Anybody knows me knows I'm cool with an argument. An argument is good and healthy for the organization.
Let me tell you who I got in my power forward.
Oh, I forgot to throw in. This new KD playing D.
New KD does play D.
He blocking shots. He switching. He getting out. He challenges. He rebounding. I like him at the 4. Who you got?
Let me tell you who I got. All right? This guy stands 6'11", 242 pounds, averaging 27.7 points, 12 rebounds.
Who is this?
Oh my goodness, I know you didn't expect this, ladies and gentlemen. He is a monster. He will come down and dunk on any and everybody. He is, who I believe, the current MVP of the NBA. We're going Greek Freak.
You went Greek
Ladies
Freak?
and gentlemen, we are going the Greek Freak. He is going to come down and he's going to get you out of the way, ladies and gentlemen. He is too big, too strong,
You went Greek Freak?
and he is going to move Kevin Durant. He got some problems on the defensive end, but he plays defense. But I'm just telling you, he's getting them up out of the way. Ladies and gentlemen, Magic Johnson at the 1. Michael Jeffrey Jordan at the 2, LeBron James at the 3, and the Greek Freak at the 4 position.
I didn't see that coming.
I'm trying to tell you, this team right here is a problem.
I just
he
knew,
bumps
I
down
just
there.
knew you went Scotty. I knew you went Scotty and Timmy D at the 4.
Yeah, see, let's talk about Timmy D for a minute, because a lot of people got Timmy D real high on the list, and I believe that Timmy D is high on the list because he does have the rings and he does have the consistency. But I've seen Timmy D get served up by a few people.
Oh, yeah.
And he doesn't have the speed that I like.
Yeah.
My team right now
fast.
is getting up and down the court. Yours too.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody waiting in the back.
Now we running.
Yeah, we moving.
Yeah.
But I'm just telling you right now that this team is moving people out the way. They both on both sides of the ball. Strapping. We are playing some serious defense, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm gonna tell you this. You got a really good team. Greek Freak is crazy.
He's crazy right now.
We making him shoot the ball. Oh, we have found the weakness. We making that man shoot the ball.
Listen.
I'm talking about we giving him the Rondo defense. We play him like Rondo.
Hey, you let him. He's going to the basket. He's not going. You can't force him to stay out there. They've been trying to do this all year.
Nah, you can't stop him.
You cannot force him to stay out there.
That's literally all we can hope to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's just recap the list one more time.
I got LeBron James at the 1.
LeBron.
Which is scary.
Okay.
I got Michael, Jeffrey, Johnson, Jacobs, Jordan at the 2.
Man, he's a beast.
I got Kobe, Jelly Bean, Bryant, different animal, same beast.
Okay.
The Black Mamba. And I have Kevin Wayne, C. Pleasant Durant, representing Prince George's County, Maryland at the 4.
Ladies and gentlemen,
my 5 is just going to bring it home.
Magic Johnson at
good.
the 1.
He's cool.
Jordan at the 2. LeBron James at the 3. And the Greek Freak at the 4. We got one player left. It's the big guy in the center. We'll be right back. It's RSVP.
Love the classic movies? Well, 24 Flicks has you covered. You can watch some of your favorite movies and TV shows you've known and loved. Watch anytime and anywhere and as many times as you want. Simply go to 24flix.com and start watching now. 24 Flicks is your home for unlimited, family-friendly, on-demand videos.
Ladies and gentlemen, we tried to keep this episode kind of calm. We was trying to bring it back a little bit, but obviously when you get into the sports, it gets a little intense. Ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about the top all-star 5 of all time, the best 5 that you want to put on the floor to get it done, to make it happen. We've already told you before, if your players ain't playing both sides, then don't even bring them.
They can't be on the court.
So we bring in height, because height can definitely be a disadvantage for your team. I know you got a lot of Allen Iverson fans out there, a lot of Steph Curry fans out there, and I like both of them.
Love both of them.
Love them, right? But when it comes to that point guard position and having to play on the other side of the ball, you have to respect the fact that they do give something up. I could not put a Steph Curry checking LeBron James all game.
We switching on him all day.
Or Magic Johnson. It's just not going to happen.
We switching on him all day.
And either AI, love him. He, you know,
in this game, 1 through 4 got to switch.
Yeah, we got to play some multiple defense.
Yeah.
And AI, you know, I kind of give him that up north, I don't know where he's originally
He's from Virginia.
Okay, so he's from Virginia,
Yeah.
but he played in Georgetown, was a dog. I mean, he was just an animal. But I've always steered away from the shorter point guards when you have people like LeBron James and Magic Johnson out there. Now, before we go into our last pick, we got some honorable mentions that we wanted to talk about. A couple of other players, right, that could have played in some of these positions.
Yeah.
So speaking of that point guard position, I want to say that before the injury, when you talk about Magic and you talk about LeBron, if I had to choose somebody to go against them that I was not able, like if we were playing the game in a way where if you pick them, I can't pick them, then I think that we have to mention a young guy by the name of Penny Hardaway.
Love Penny.
At 6'7", he was a monster, and keep in mind, without the injury,
That's a different story.
I mean, it's a totally different story. We have no idea of what he might have done with the completion of his career, because when he was first doing it, man, and he could play the defense.
Yeah.
He was definitely passing, and he was going to also give you some buckets. You got any honorable mentions that you wish you could have?
Staying on that same lane, man. If we not talking injuries, Grant Hill could run in this game, bro.
He was my small forward.
Grant Hill could run in this game.
Isaiah Thomas said that 6'8" people with crossovers and stuff like that, they're like all over the league now.
Yeah.
But when Grant Hill came into the game, nobody was doing that.
Yeah.
And please understand, he was mixing up some people.
Mixing.
All right? And I'm talking about great defenders.
Yeah.
He was getting Scotty way over there.
Way out the way.
Like way over
People
there.
were scared to guard him.
Yeah, he was serious. He would dunk on you.
Yeah.
He just had a basketball IQ that was unbelievable. Grant Hill was my guy.
I love him.
And I wanted to go. I had him in my lineup. I had his stats and everything. And I started thinking about it, and I was like, we talking all time starting five. We talking like I need this win.
Right.
And with that,
Because on that note, I have my two honorable mention. You know my boy T-Mac.
shoo,
Before the injury, the boy was a flat-out
Woo!
bucket. Could not stop the man from scoring back-to-back scoring champion. I mean, the dude was crazy, but all time, I just couldn't give him that.
I believe Kobe said that was the person
He said
that
that was the toughest dude he ever played against.
ever played against.
Ever.
Right? And he's played against some
He
tough
said
people.
T-Mac could do everything.
Man, that's unbelievable. Obviously, when it comes to the NBA, man, you got some great talent. You got some great people in there. It's just a great conversation to have. So the starting five you have so far from 1 through 4.
I got LeBron James at the 1.
LeBron at the 1.
I got Michael Jordan at the 2.
Jordan.
I got Black Mamba at the 3.
Black Mamba.
And I got Durantula at the 4. I like that. I like Durantula at the 4. I like this new Golden State dude. I like the tenacity. I like the seat pleasant that's been coming out of him. I like KD.
So I got Magic Johnson at the 1.
Very good.
I got MJ at the
The
2.
GOAT.
I have LBJ at the 3.
Very surprising.
And I have the Greek Freak at number 4. It is time for the big man in the middle. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy right here is the person that is supposed to protect the paint.
Got to protect the paint.
All right? You can't come in here with the
Got
foolishness.
to touch up anybody who comes
Got to
through
touch them up.
Uh-huh.
Rebounds.
Yes.
Got to be able to throw the ball in there and get a bucket. I mean, who you got?
I mean, I think this category is self-explanatory.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's self-explanatory. I've got the most dominant force to ever touch the hardwood.
Really?
Yes.
You went with Wilt Chamberlain?
No. Wilt Chamberlain played against a bunch of stockbrokers back in 1960. No disrespect, but I'm good on Wilt. My guy
Okay.
is a 4-time NBA champion.
Yes, he is.
He's taken 3 different NBA teams to the NBA Finals.
3?
Orlando, LA, Miami.
Wow.
The man gets it done no matter where he goes. He cannot be stopped. And he knows how to play with great players. He's played with Dwayne Wade. He's played with LeBron James. He's played with Kobe Bryant. He's played with Penny Hardaway. The man just flat out gets it done. I think his shoe size is a 36. I'm going with the big Aristotle, the big Shaqtus, Diesel, Superman, Shaquille O'Neal. We got the victory! It's a dub. We win. Who can stop Shaq?
You going with Shaquille O'Neal?
I'm going with young Shaq. I'm going to throw you for a loop. I'm not even going LA Shaq. Give me Orlando Shaq.
Ooh.
We getting up and down the floor. We catching oops. We blocking.
That's when he was moving.
That's when he was moving.
Up and down the
Before
court.
he was 325, I need him at like just 3.
And he was still breaking rims and making courts collapse and things like that.
The only team, even though my man had just come back, the only team to beat Michael Jordan in the playoffs, the Orlando Magic. Shaquille O'Neal is a force to be reckoned with. And I don't care who you got at your 5, we already won.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is where I believe my nephew has made his fatal mistake.
You wild.
When we are talking about the all-time starting 5 that you can put on the floor that will go with anybody, that will bump with anybody, it is, of course, Shaquille O'Neal, which is on my starting 5,
Okay.
which is a wash for you. So now,
I thought you was
what
gonna
we
say-
talking about?
Okay.
Of course you have to go with Shaquille O'Neal. He's unstoppable. He is the most dominant player that ever played a game.
Yeah.
So if you put him, now we got to talk chemistry. We got to talk chemistry.
We're good with chemistry.
Because I'm telling you right now, the chemistry on my team, I am going to say that I have a slight edge. I'm going to say I have a slight edge, and I'm going to tell you because you got a lot of people that need the basketball, and I have...
Bro, everybody on both of our teams needs the basketball.
Just imagine just needs to bring it up.
That's having the basketball.
That's all he needs to do.
That's
He's
all-
the point guard.
that's all LeBron
But
gotta
Michael
do.
Jordan don't need to do that. He's down there waiting.
That's cool.
All right. Magic Johnson bringing it up. He can kick it to Jordan. He can kick it to LeBron. LeBron's not going to do nothing crazy with it. He's going to probably kick it to Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Then you get to Jordan the Greek Freak. He gonna make a move and kick it to Jordan. You know, you can
Greek
throw it
Freak need the ball.
down. You can throw it down low to Shaq. He's gonna kick it back out to Jordan. It's just, it's just unstoppable.
You got a lot of people that need the ball too. Bro.
Listen, I just
Greek
think-
Freak he is not a factor without the basketball. He can't shoot.
We're not worried about him shooting.
So,
We're not worried about him shooting.
I'm saying he's a coast to coast player.
He can get buckets.
He coast to coast.
Yes.
He need the rock.
But he has the rock in his hand when he goes coast to coast. Imagine if he had somebody that could just give him the ball in the sweet spot where he needed. Imagine him running the wing with a Magic Johnson or a LeBron James. It's just unstoppable. Obviously, with talking about this, we know that the games can go either way.
Oh, yeah,
There's plenty of people that you can throw in and out of these positions that kind of keeps the game a little bit, a little bit close. There's going to be certain edges. I can tell you that if you don't have Jordan on your team, you lose a little bit of edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, Reggie, I'm talking to you. Cool Barber out there talking about he can go with Kobe and it's a wash.
Oh,
I
no,
keep
he
trying
wildin',
to tell
man.
him
Cool, you wildin' on
that is not a wash,
That ain't
Cool.
no wash.
It is not a wash.
Yeah.
But let's go.
That'd be a rinse.
Let's go back up. Let's go back up positions. That you would have to, if you couldn't have the starting 5 that you had, who would be the backup for each position?
At the point guard, I'll probably have to go with Stephen. Even though we losing something on the D, he just hitting too many jumpers.
Stephen Curry is definitely a great.
He just hitting too many jumpers.
He's a great pick, and I got to be honest with you. I'm not sure that anybody can stay in front of him.
No. I mean, he gonna get by.
Even with great defenders, you know what I mean? Like, even if I put a Scotty on my team and had him switch on Steph Curry like he did on Stockton and Magic, I'm just not sure Scotty can stay in front of this kid.
Yeah.
It's a little rough out there for anybody that's trying to do that. I'm going, believe it or not, man, I'm gonna go with Jason Kidd, man.
Ooh, I love J. Kidd.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Jason Kidd.
What team?
I'm
Jersey,
gonna go with Phoenix, Jersey.
Okay.
But he definitely, I might even go Dallas Mavericks, Jason Kidd.
Very good.
He's just a facilitator, man.
He gets it done.
I mean, he just gets it done. Triple doubles out of this world.
Yeah.
Shooting guard.
I got to go with Tracy. If I can't have nobody on that 5, Tracy's next up. The man is a bucket. Before the injury, Orlando Magic, 22-year-old Tracy McGrady, I need him.
I'm definitely going to Beard.
Over T-Mac?
I'm not going to take him over T-Mac, but I'm going to take him over T-Mac. He's probably going to serve T-Mac up a little bit, too.
Oh, nobody can guard the Beard.
He's going
Everybody's getting mixed up. Everybody's getting
mixed
mixed up. Everybody's getting mixed up. At the 3, if I can't take none of those guys, it's got to be Scotty. I think we... No. Let me take that back. I got to gotta go with the great white boy.
You gotta go with the great white boy.
I gotta go with the great white boy.
Hey, listen, they don't understand. They be
go with
sleeping
Larry
on this
Bird.
guy.
I gotta go
But
with
I'm
Larry
trying to tell you right now, if you go back and you look at the clips, all right, it might surprise some of you to see some of the stuff he was doing.
60.
He was banging them. First of all, he would dunk on you.
60.
Yeah, he was a
He'll
problem.
give you 60.
Easy.
Okay.
And tell you where he gonna get it from. I'm shooting right here.
I gotta go with the white boy. At the 4, this is somebody who...
Well, hold up, because I got my 3.
Oh, my fault. I thought you was going
No,
Bird.
I like.
Oh, I thought you was agreeing.
No, I like Bird, and I want to go Bird, but we mentioned him earlier. I want to take Grant, man. I want to talk about Grant Hill. I want to tell y'all something, a stat about my man Grant Hill when he first got in the league. So let's talk his first 6 seasons, because if you talk anything past that, it gets a little, I mean, you understand?
Yeah,
he got injured, right? I'm going to pull up this stat here real quick where it's talking about him and LeBron in their first 6 seasons, right? Mm-hmm. Assists per game, LeBron 6.7, Grant Hill 6.3. Mm-hmm. You also have rebounds per game. LeBron 7, Grant Hill 7.9.
Wow.
Triple dubs in the first 6 seasons. You know LeBron can fill up the stats.
He's a triple dub guy.
Yeah, he had 24. Grant Hill had 29.
Wow.
In his first 6 seasons. And they both had 5 All-Star appearances. I don't think people really understand what Grant Hill was doing. At your 4th position,
this man gets disrespected a lot.
Way too much.
Probably because of his antics after his career.
Yep.
But I'm going with
Sir Charles
Barkley at the 4.
Listen.
The man was an animal, bro.
Seriously a problem. And I want to talk about the fact that because he doesn't have any rings, me and you have talked about this before off air.
You know, I just no ring thing.
The thing about the way he is treated for not having any rings, to me, makes everything that the new players are doing with this teaming up and going here and going there, it makes it make sense because nobody wants to be the great player that doesn't have a ring. Right. And the way that they disrespect Charles Barkley every chance they get.
Man was unstoppable. Man was on the dream team.
It's like you got people that
started on the
you got people like Keith Booth with a ring looking at you like you ain't got one of these. Come on now, that's just ridiculous.
Playing you on Instagram.
And then the big guy in the middle.
I think we agree on this. If it ain't Shaq, it gotta be Hakeem.
It's gotta be the dream.
Gotta be Hakeem.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hold up, real quick. I'm gonna throw a little surprise in there.
What's up?
Who coaching your team?
Ooh, we didn't go with that.
Who coaching your team?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going with the great Phil Jackson.
You go with Phil?
I gotta go with Phil.
Oh, nah, I gotta go Popovich.
I knew.
I gotta go Popovich.
Yeah, I gotta go Phil. Phil gonna have the incense burning.
Some other things burning.
Some other things burning. Whatever it is burning. I like the guy. So I'm going with.
I'm going with Popovich, man. He know how to coach multiple Hall of Famers. He coached the Dream Team and all of that. Like I like Pop, but I like Phil too.
I think we can agree that you cannot lose going with either coach. Yeah. They're absolutely amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be back with King's Common Sense and Can You Relate? More with RSVP. Stick around. To listen and view Relatively Speaking video podcasts, subscribe to the YouTube channel, RSV Podcasts, also available on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, Breaker, Pocket Cast, and Radio Public. Join the RSV Podcast Facebook group to join in on the conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And of course, it is time for King's Common Sense Post of the Week. This post was sent to us by KB, one of my co-workers out there.
What up,
KB sent this one to me, and it simply says, young lady, I guess she was having a night out on the town. And she started the joint with anyways. I don't know if it was a previous thing going on in her mind.
Like a series of posts.
Yeah, maybe it was a series of posts, but she hit us with anyways. I like my outfit last night.
I like my outfit.
Yeah, like my outfit last night. Outfit spelled A-L-P-H-E-T.
Outfit.
I like my outfit last night. I don't know if she was trying to combine the alphabet with outfit, but I don't know how she came up with that one right there. I like my outfit. Yeah, that was just horrible. Yeah. KB, you got a 20, man. I'm gonna keep you a $20 Visa gift card. That was just not good. So, ladies and gentlemen,
get your new outfit with that.
We're bringing back one of our favorite episodes. We didn't get a chance to do it last week, but we are going to do it now. It is Can You Relate? This is where we take some of our favorite topics and we talk about whether or not we can relate to them, and we use family members to decide on how we can relate to them or not.
As always, I haven't seen any of this.
He's never seen these, and I like it that way because it's always spontaneous. It's always off the top of the dome. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go.
Man in Polk County. He faked an armed robbery to avoid going to work.
This is Florida?
This is
always Florida, man.
This is out here.
Hold up, he faked
an armed robbery. He faked that he got robbed, so he ain't got to go to work. He's like, listen, man, they got me. I'm not gonna make it in today. They took everything, and the police later on found out that it was a fake story. He did a Jesse Smollett. Did he? We don't know if Jesse.
I don't know.
We still can't figure out what's going on with Jesse.
Did you get robbed or not?
What happened? But basically, he was like, I can't make it in today. I would have used one of my famous excuses for calling out of work. I usually call in and I tell them I got an eye problem, and they say, what's wrong with your eye? And I just tell them, I can't see making it in today. But this guy was like, yeah, they robbed me. What you got?
Man, I gotta go with a Can You Relate favorite on this one.
Okay.
I gotta go Siamese.
Siamese twins, back with the Siamese twins.
I can definitely relate to waking up in the morning and just literally coming up with it. You know how you get in your own head?
And you like, this
like,
is
okay, I can't say nothing regular. So what can I say that'll really go over well?
What's gonna go over?
What can you say
when
their only response can be concerned? You know what I'm saying?
What have I not used yet?
Not only what have I not used, what has no human ever used?
Trying to get out of work.
I gotta go Siamese twins. And it seems like it almost worked.
Listen, to fake a robbery to get out of work, this dude must hate his job. I'm not going to say that I hate my job, because I actually love my job. I actually love what I do. But this is definitely the inner me, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
I am definitely trying to come up with something on certain days. There's certain days where you just wake up and it's like, I can't do it. I don't care how much you love your job. There's just times where it's just like, I can't do it.
Can't do it today.
So your man Nicolas Cage got married.
Recently?
Yeah.
All right, Nick.
And you probably didn't know about this, because he filed for an annulment 4 days after he got hitched. Can you relate to, nah, this ain't what I thought it was. 4 days into that joint, your man was like, oh no. Let me ask you, have you ever been talking to somebody and within 4 days, like, you thought it was good and then all of a sudden, it just turned out to not be like 4 days? Has it ever happened that fast?
4 days.
4 days.
4 days is a long time. Actually.
4 days is actually a long time in a lot of relationships out here, ladies and gentlemen. But 4 days, brother.
I want to take this opportunity.
I'm out.
I want to take this opportunity to shout out Majesty and Lennox.
Okay.
Those are my two dogs back at the house.
Gotcha.
Thank you very much. I'm so close to this. I'm going man's best friend.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
This is my dog. This is my rider. I've talked to some people where I immediately knew. See, people can like present a facade.
Yeah, they can.
And they can keep it up for a long time.
Okay.
But when them emotions kick in, you start to see some of the weirdnesses that people have been harboring undercover for a long time. I'm going man's best friend, the closest thing that we literally have, my dog.
4 days?
And you know that's relevant.
What happened in 4 days of marriage? We ain't talking about just like you ain't never been married before. There's some serious relationships, but never married 4 days into the marriage. I do.
You might have had 6
You know what?
I
I do not.
I won't.
Not anymore.
I shan't.
Hey man, I'm going basketball teammate.
That's close.
On this.
That's close.
Listen, we super close. Like we hanging out on the weekends, practicing pick and roll plays. Got our own little hand signals and stuff like that.
Getting each other McDonald's when
Yeah,
they're short.
and this is like this. Me and this person is super close because I can definitely understand that you know, at this moment, something is awry.
Yeah.
Something went wrong. Something's not working. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
So Nicolas Cage, 4 days in.
Dang,
That's kind of crazy.
That's crazy. Gone in 60 seconds.
Another job one, which I think is pretty funny. An Ohio woman leads the police on a high-speed chase
I'm with her.
because she was late for work.
Huh?
She was late for work and she wasn't stopping.
Because she had to get to work.
She had too many occurrences. She was on the final and she had to
Final written notice.
She was on the final and she had to get there, bruh. Can you relate to I need this job? Listen, I got to get there. I can't stop right now. Yo, have you ever had like a job where you was just on that final straw, that last leg, and you was like, man, they about to let the boy go? Because you know, I've had plenty of jobs, ladies and gentlemen, and I have been fired plenty of times. And I'll just let you know right now, I'm going to give y'all some inside scoop on this. If you ever come to work and they say HR needs to see you,
I've been there.
don't even clock in. Just start gathering your things. Just gather your things.
I'm gonna tell you off the break,
good.
dog. I had a couple jobs that I really liked.
That you really liked.
This obviously wasn't a black person driving this car.
Okay.
There's no job that is worth me going on a high-speed chase
Okay.
and endangering my freedom.
All right.
Can't relate to this. I'm gonna have to go with the people selling stuff in the middle of the mall. Get away from me. No, I can't relate to you. No, I don't need no cologne. My phone case works. My shoes are clean. I want no relations to this at all. Don't touch me.
Yeah.
No.
Yo, they be so.
They so aggressive. Can we, let's just take, let's pop. Why y'all so aggressive?
They be so aggressive. With it, it ain't even funny, man.
Y'all products is not that, like I can see if you had the, like you invented the iPhone or something.
Yo, this is ridiculous.
Like my phone case is fine, bro. Get off me.
Okay, so I'm going with my manager, because that's who I'm thinking about while I'm speeding through traffic. Move! I got to get there. Listen, I got 5 kids, ladies and gentlemen, and all of them like to eat. They all like food.
So you gotta have that job.
I gotta get that job, man. I got to get there. And I need my job to at least see the effort in which I put in to make it to work. Don't fire me. Listen, do y'all see these police behind me? I was trying to get here, man. Because you know managers don't believe in nothing.
They
don't believe in nothing.
Channel 6.
Yeah, they don't believe anything that you say.
That's funny.
So the last one, Florida man driving stolen Jeep.
Always Florida.
Yeah, Florida. Stole a Jeep.
Okay.
And returned to the scene of the crime looking for his cell phone. Can you?
Hey, y'all seen the he pulled up back in the Jeep. Hey, y'all seen the gray iPhone?
Where's my iPhone? Where's my? He went back. He went back to get his phone because I don't know what's in that man's phone.
Well, it was important.
But listen, bro.
It was life or death.
Life or death. I can't even imagine being without my phone.
Oh,
and
man.
I'm thinking that he probably went back to his phone because he didn't know where he was going and he needed his Google Maps or he needed his GPS to get where he was going. He drove back to the scene of the crime to get his cell phone. Can you relate?
I'm gonna have to go with my Sprint service provider on this one. I talked to him monthly. We're pretty close.
He's been working on.
I know him by name.
Listen, I need this deferred payment.
I
got y'all next week.
Hey, I've been in debt with Sprint for 4.5 years. And they keep that phone on, dog. Just put something on it. We got a good relationship.
Listen.
Hey, man, it's important. That phone is important. I can kind of relate to going back for that phone.
I'm going blank stay. I don't have nothing for this guy. This dude went back with his L. Yo, he went back with his cell phone. How do you steal a car, a Jeep, and drive back looking for your phone? That is absolutely ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Can You Relate? This has been another great episode of RSVP. Man. We are going to continue with our top 5 series. Next week, we're going to be talking about the top 5 actors and actresses. I hope you're ready. It's RSVP.
Yeah.